Hi, I'm Margie Miller. I'm a librarian at the Portland Public Library. Welcome to Speak Out. Each week in this series, juniors and seniors in high school will meet to discuss a controversial topic. They will be basing their group discussion on a book they've all read. Today's topic is peer pressure, and the book that we will be discussing is The Chocolate War by Robert Cormier. Our goal is not to provide answers to society's controversies, but rather to discuss the issues, to help clarify your values about it, and to introduce a book about the topic. We had some juniors and seniors in high school meet for individual interviews to ask them their general attitudes about peer pressure. They then went home to read the book, The Chocolate War. You will be hearing 5 minutes from their individual interviews before we meet as a group to discuss the book. Let's hear what a few juniors and seniors have to say about peer pressure.
Some students think, well, that all the jocks and the athletic people are the popular people, and their opinions are the right opinions, and you change yours to agree with theirs because you don't want to feel out of place.
But I think everyone has to identify themselves with a certain group, and to remain a part of that group, you have to behave in a certain way or react to certain people or be supportive of certain people.
Then there are other kids who think, oh, the preppy people are the in people and the popular people, and you think you should think the way they think.
There's lots of pressure to have sex everywhere. You know, there's lots of, yes, I would say that dating implies sex, you know. I think that if you get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, the topic is, are you going to have sex or not, you know? And depending on which particular group that you are around, you know, if you have sex with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, then it's good, you know, or that you should if you want to be a good partner, you know.
Well, first of all, I think there's a big dress code. It's a very big dress code. Some people, the reason I feel that I dress the way I do is because I like to look nice, alright? That's my own personal opinion. And I can see, you know, some of these people wearing things that, I don't know, they wear them not because they like them, you know what I mean? It's like, if my friend, I hang around with a lot of, you know, a lot of the popular kids, say, right? And I look over and I see some of the freshmen coming up, and I look over and they're wearing the same kind of clothes, you know? It's like they have no, they almost go, they take right after us as a role model.
In the classes that I'm in, there's pressure to perform.
Academic pressure?
Academic pressure, and to perform well and to compete with the other students. I mean, there are a lot of rivalries going on.
There's also some amount of pressure against academics. There are a few students who think studying too much makes you an egghead or whatever.
But I've seen a lot of kids who were really good kids, like they got stuck into drugs because their friends wanted them to, you know. Mm-hmm. And it's really a bad route to go, to do it because you want to be one of the gang, you know. I've seen 3 of my friends turn that way.
As far as the people I associate with, drugs is not a problem. I would say alcohol is more on the rise and drugs are on the way down.
I've seen, when I was in junior high school and I came here, I saw a lot of my friends around me who didn't drink. And I'm not going to ever drink, it's just, you know, something I'm just afraid to do. But as time went on, one on one, they just drifted off and they started to drink because I assume they just felt they needed to be accepted, you know.
But now it feels like everything you do, somebody has something to say about it. You stay home from a dance, so everybody's got something to say about it. You go to a basketball game with the wrong girl, everybody has something to say about it. I mean, thanks a lot, you know. I just wanted to go with this girl. No, that's okay. You know, they say things like that to you. They're all over you.
I feel pretty much free. Peer pressure used to bother me when I was in, you know, my freshman and sophomore year. but it doesn't bother me anymore, so I mostly do what I want to and act the way I want to.
Well, I've never thought of my friends and me as a group, you know, but I don't pressure my friends, you know, and they don't pressure me.